Good evening, everyone. My name is Georgia, and tonight I'd love to speak to you about something that I'm quite passionate about, something that's quite close to my heart, and that is the sexual abuse of young girls. This is something we don't hear a lot about in Australia because we've been blessed with a beautiful country where our leaders in our police force are generally not corrupt, and usually they do want justice and peace and equality in this country. However, this is not the case for our brothers and sisters in places like Thailand, Laos, Cambodia, and Africa. Globally, there is one child every 26 seconds who is tricked, lured, stolen, or sold into sexual slavery. Many of these girls are underage, and some as young as 5 years old. Now, you cannot tell me it is all right for us to turn a blind eye to these victims of abuse just because they live a long way away from us. Because it is not okay for adults to have sex with children. Imagine if that were your daughter. It's not okay. When women in Western countries are brave enough to open up and share with close friends and counsellors about their experiences as a sexual abuse victim, what is the one thing each and every one of them say they felt like they needed to do straight after the abuse? Take a shower. Because they feel dirty. But as hard as they scrub, that feeling of filth doesn't go away because that overwhelming feeling of filth goes deeper than the physical. They have been covered in something that those of us who haven't experienced this abuse can't fully comprehend, and that is the emotional and spiritual filth. A deep feeling of shame and rejection and worthlessness. No one should have to experience that. Thankfully in Australia, adequate counselling services such as Lifeline or the New South Wales Rape Crisis Centre can help these women rebuild their lives, and our judicial system does seek justice where possible. But what about if the victim is a 14-year-old girl from Thailand who has been sold by her parents into sexual slavery so that they can eat every day? In that culture, it is the responsibility of the child to look after the parents and the grandparents and younger children of the family so that they can eat every day because of the poverty in that country. They don't have enough money to get education, so they can't get a decent job, which means to earn money they are forced to use their body, sometimes up to 20 times a night, every night, doing whatever disgusting thing that sexual predator wants her to do. It's no longer just rape, it's torture. If that girl was 5 when she was put into the brothel, then by 18 she's become a robot. Numb to emotion, no self-esteem, and no hope. Why do we deserve any better than them just because we live in a country that stands up for us? I don't want to stand up here and be all doom and gloom the whole time, but I want each and every one of you to know the facts so that no one walks out of here tonight unaware that this is happening in the world. And just because we don't see it every day doesn't mean it has nothing to do with us. Because we can help them rebuild their lives. We can rescue them out of sexual slavery. And we can give them back the childhood that was stolen from them when they were. We can do this in so many ways. There's an organisation called Destiny Rescue which has been going for a number of years now, founded by a man named Tony Kerwin. They have been working to rescue these girls by going into the brothels, building trust with the underage girls, and when the mama-san, which is the brothel owner, isn't looking, they ask the girls if they want to be rescued. If they say yes, then they'll take the girls back to one of their rescue homes, where they will be with other rescued girls and will receive counselling, medical attention and education so that they can become a hairdresser, a tailor, whatever and whoever they dream of being. There are now dozens of safe homes over 5 nations and thousands of children living there, safe from sexual predators and reaching their potential. Destiny Rescue's goal is to rescue 100,000 children by the end of the year 2020. Amazing! Now, obviously not everyone is up for going over there and volunteering, but you guys can help in normal ways as well. You can help financially through donation, or you can sponsor a child. You can raise awareness and you can pray, but the only thing you must not do is ignore the issue altogether. Please, be someone who makes a difference in this world. Be someone who brings back a smile to the girl who has forgotten how. Thank you very much for listening.